How do you do, fellow Planeswalkers? Today I wanted to talk about dismantling decks, and if you have any sort of criteria for that. I've talked before about how I have too many decks, and I've gone through a lot and deleted a lot of them. A lot of them I kept the deck list for just in case I want to rebuild, but I noticed a few patterns within that. Some where I found better commanders or found that certain combos and things worked better in other decks, and so they got kind of absorbed into other decks. Just combining instead of having them all separated out. Sometimes I would playtest them and they just weren't quite working, or they just weren't quite good enough. Some just they just weren't super fun, or there were a number of things that, in addition to just having too many decks, that caused me to delete a few, or at least come back to them later. I think some I was just missing some cards, or there was just a lot of improvement. So RIP to a lot of decks. I've deleted several over the past month or two, but I want to know if there are any criteria for deleting decks that you have. The other thing is I just wanted to dismantle some, so I was down to a core handful of decks. A big thing actually was when I was playing with some friends and had to shift a lot of cards around because a lot of cards use the same a lot of decks use the same cards, and so it just took forever, and I was just like, this sucks. So I need to consolidate a lot of that. So as you can see, there are a ton of factors, and I know that there are a ton that didn't really factor into what I experienced dismantling decks. So I'm sure there are plenty of others, and I want to know what those are for you. So how does it go? Have you had to cut any decks? Let me know. RIP to your decks too.